All right, we're about to get this going, and people that jump in later can just jump in later. Guys, do me a huge, huge favor though. Please, let's be active inside the comment section. At the very least, don't leave me hanging in the comment section. I want to see you guys hyped up. I want to see you guys lit inside the comment section. I want you guys to be engaging inside that comment section. All right. So before we get this call going, who's excited?
I am.
Who is excited?
I am. But how do you get to the comment section?
How do you get to the comment section?
Yeah.
I think there's on the bottom right of the Zoom call, there's a thing that says chat. Or there's like 3 dots that says more.
Yeah, and chat will show up.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
There you go. There you go. Okay. I love it. I love it. Okay, so look, if you're excited and you're ready, type ready in the comment section. If you're excited and you're ready, type ready in the comment section. I need to see all them readies. I love it. I love it. Let's go. Let's go. I got a little cheat sheet note here. So if my face is turning sideways, that's how you guys know. All right, I'm seeing all the readies. Oh, I'm hyped. I'm nervous, but I'm hyped. I'm glad you guys are here. Okay, guys, again, before we get going, please be active in the comment section. Really appreciate you guys. But let's get this going. So about myself. This is the very first step, you guys. About myself, though, just my background. I've been a personal trainer for 7 years in person. And now I transitioned to an online personal trainer. And I felt like this was a good thing to do, like a vision board. Just because like with a lot of clients of mine, when it comes to fitness, the main reason why they struggle is the mindset. It's really the mindset. So this can relate to anywhere else in life, everything else in life. So that's why I'm doing this, because if you guys can be successful in one area, so again, my area is fitness, you can translate those wins into different areas of your life, right? So that's the main reason why I wanted to do this vision board and to just help people set up and get started for the new year. So I noticed this was the gap. Like most people set goals and comment down below me if you guys can relate to this, because I know I can. We set goals, we go into the new year, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna get this job, this new job, or yeah, I'm gonna start getting in better shape. And then we just dive into it. But we don't really set up a plan, or we don't really set up different ways to hold ourselves accountable. We just dive into it, right? Comment me if that's you, and I'm gonna put 2 hands up because I do that a lot. I do that a lot. This is the me face. I do that a lot. Okay. So I'm glad. Yeah, see, I'm glad. See, look, that's me all day. Everybody's saying me in the comment section. See, we're not the only ones. So I'm hoping in today's call that this will help you out. Ooh, I've never done it before. I love it. That's going to be my next question, actually. So the very first step, you guys, when it comes to having a goal, first, you got to know what you want, obviously, right? You got to know what you want. So you got to spend some time thinking, like, what do you want for yourself? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want? Okay. Once you know that, you actually got to believe that it can happen. And that takes some time to have that belief, right? And just so you guys know, the statistic when it comes to like fitness, it was 4 out of 5 people quit. And the actual reason is they go into it without believing that they can actually accomplish their goal. So now when you relate that to every other goal that we have, a lot of the times we go into it not actually believing that we can accomplish it, right? So you have to believe that that goal is possible for you, okay? Next thing, once you believe it, that's where the vision board comes in. The vision board will help you to, like, when you wake up every morning, you post it, you have it up in your wall. That will help you to see your goal every single day. So now subconsciously, you're going to move towards that goal. And that's what we're trying to do today to bring that into life. So now when you believe it and then you can visualize it and see it, you're going to take action every single day and you can manifest it to become real. All right. So that's what we're trying to do today. That's what we're going to work on today. So if you've never done this before, type 1 if you've never done this before, and type 2 if you have. Type 1 if you've never done this before, and then type 2 if you have. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so 2. Some people have, some people haven't. Okay, this is good. This is good. One of the biggest things that I've done is more so writing my goals down, but actually putting like a vision board like this. I haven't really in-depthly done this consistently every single time. So this is still very new to me too. All right. All right, so prior to the call, let's get it going. So prior to the call, I asked everybody to get like a cork board. If you can see my cork, oh, it's messy. Cork board, print out some pictures, Post-it notes, and some thumbtack. If you didn't get that, that's okay. After this call, whenever you have time, go do that, please. But another way you can do this is go to canva.com if you're familiar with canva.com, and you can digitally collect all your pictures and put it together. And then you can create a collage that way, and then just print it out. You know, like all these pictures, I printed out like 40 something pictures at Walmart. Only came out to $4 plus some tax. So it's really, really affordable. The third way you can participate. So if you don't have the vision board and you're not familiar, you're not really tech savvy, the third way you can participate is just write it down on a paper. Everything that we're going to go through today. All right. So the 4 things we're going to cover, you guys, the 4 most important things. Number 1 is health. Number 2 is wealth. Number 3 is relationships. And number 4 is your personal goals. I added in the personal goals because I feel like we put ourselves last, and really we have to learn how to start putting ourselves first, like what we want in our life first. And the reason why I say that is like, think of like an airplane. When you're at the airplane and then let's say an accident happens or whatever, the host will always say, not the host, I don't know the right words, terminology, but the flight attendant will always say, put the oxygen mask on yourself first before putting it on anybody else. Okay. So I want you guys to think about this the same way when you come into this new year, put yourself first before anybody else. So that's why I have it in there. As we get into each topic, I'm going to have 7-minute breaks. That 7-minute break is for you to start thinking. I'm going to have some awesome chill step music in the background. Hopefully you guys can hear it. And then that's when you're going to start putting things on that vision board, writing things down, putting it up on Canva. All right. So let's get into it. We're going to get into it. All right. Last one before we get into it, before we get into the health. Comment below if you're ready. Last ready. I know we've been anticipating this. Comment below if you're ready. Comment below if you are ready to just get it going, get this thing moving, start planning for your life, planning for your vision. I love it. Sweet. Okay. So guys, the very first thing is health. So I want you guys to picture in 2021, what do you want your health to look like? Where do you see your health as? And that could be physically, that could also be mentally. 2022. Thank you, baby. 2022. What do you want your health to look like physically, mentally? Whether that's for a physical goal or a mindset goal. So I'm going to start off as an example before we get going. My main one is power building. I want to get strong, but also stay in shape, right? But there's other things that I also want to accomplish. So whatever you want to accomplish, put it down in there. And then along with that, what are the supporting tasks? What are the things that you're going to have to do to accomplish that goal, right? So those are the things you kind of want to put down and implement. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to have a 7-minute timer. I'm going to share my screen, have a 7-minute timer with some background music. All right, so I'm going to hit the timer right now. And then I'm going to play the music. Let's go.
I stay awake until the first glimmer of sun hits the horizon. I am afraid of the dark, no one to talk to, only my own thoughts to live with.
Time. Time. And we got two people that are jumping in. So we're going to invite them in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So now what I'd like you guys to do is feel free, one person, feel free to hop on and say that one goal if you want to share it. Say one goal you put down in there, or just type it in the comment section, one goal for your health. What is that one health goal that you put down there? What do you want your health to look like in 2022? Put it in the comment section before we move on to the next one. What's up, Shay? Glad you're jumping in.
Hey guys.
Hello.
One person, please. Let's go. Let's share. So we get enough sleep. Okay, that's important. That's important because if you don't get enough sleep, right? If you don't get enough sleep, you're gonna be tired all the time. You're not gonna have energy to work out and all that. Okay. Get into the gym. So guys, with these goals, with your guys' goals, so get into the gym. Shay, how many times a week would you like to get into the gym? Andrea, how much hours of sleep would you like to get? Learn to take a break and say no. Yes, that's important. Saying no is super, super important. Build endurance. I love it. Okay. One thing that I asked you guys to do was get a Post-it note. So what I want you guys to do, even if you guys don't have it, just save it. With that Post-it note, whatever that one goal is, I want you guys to write a deadline if it really requires a deadline. And I want you guys to just be specific. So for me, I want to power build, and I'm going to put the numbers that I want to achieve. And I'm just going to say at the end of the year. So I want to compete in a powerlifting show. I'm scribbling. End of the year. Right? And then I'm going to be specific and say the numbers that I want is like, I want to be able to hit this much, 225 pounds on bench, squat 315, and then deadlift 405. So I want you guys to be specific with that goal, right? So if your goal is to go to the gym, I want to make it a habit for this year to go 5 days a week, 3 days a week, right? Build endurance. So like what specifically with endurance? So get super, super specific with your goals. And then when you write it down, when you write that specific goal down, that's you speaking into existence, and you're going to post it on your vision board. So I got mine right here. I just posted 3, and then bam. This is a scribble for now, but that's okay. That's okay. All right. So I got a quick little presentation before we get to the next one, just because I think it's super important. So that covers the health. So everyone that just jumped in, we're covering health, wealth, relationships, and your personal goal. And if you don't have your vision board, feel free to just write it. Or feel free to go on Canva and canva.com, and you can do it digitally that way. But all right, let's get into the wealth. Let's get into the wealth section. But I'm going to share my screen, and I have a quick PowerPoint for you guys of why I think this is super important before I get to the next screen. Why this isn't just some hocus pocus type of thing. All right, how do I full screen this? Where is the full screen? Present on this device. All right, perfect. All right, cool. All right, so again, health, wealth, relationship, personal goals. Guys, I really think the first 3 are super, super important, right? If we don't take care of our health, how are we going to go to work? How are we going to have a good relationship with people? If our health is suffering, the other 2 areas suffer, right? And let's say wealth. Everybody wants to say like, financial goals or greed, and think they put money with greed. But the main thing with finances that I want you guys to think of is we live in a money world, right? You got to make money to survive. You got to make money to provide. So money is important, and it creates less stress. Less stress means you can have better relationships. Less stress means you can have certain things that are going to be available to you. Less stress. And if you have money, there are probably some resources like with your health. Like let's say if you're super, super sick, that sometimes money will be able to help you out with that if you have that money. So all 3 of them are super, super important. So that's why we're setting goals in those areas. And then personal goal, because you need self-love. You need to love yourself. All right. So one thing that I did, you guys, that shows that this is just not some crazy stuff is like, write your goals down for 30 days. If you see this picture here, it's me and my client. When I used to work at a company called American Family Fitness, there was a competition where you would train 4 people, and whoever wins, you get $800 and that person gets $800. And my person won. She lost 4.1% body fat. Second place person only lost 4.0. So my client and I, we won just by her losing a 0.1. Okay. So we can just go with luck. But what I did was I wrote my goals down every single day for 30 days. Right. So it's like you're manifesting it into reality, and then you're going to take that action every single day. Okay. Another goal that I did was I wanted to become the top session service trainer when I was a trainer for 7 years. So in 2019, that whole year, I worked hard, super hard, because I wanted to be the main trainer that had the most clients and service the most people. So in 2 weeks, I would have 140 sessions, while maybe every other trainer was like hitting 80s and 80 sessions and all that. So if you can see here, I started at like 5 a.m. and then I would work on and off until like 8, 9 p.m. at night. And it was just because at that time I wanted that. That's what I really wanted. But what I did was I would write it down every single day that I'm going to be the top session service trainer. Okay. And then last but not least, another important goal of mine was just competing, right? I always wanted to compete. So in order for me to compete, I needed to make sure that I would write it down every single day. That way I'm thinking of it every single day. Okay. So that's what this vision board is going to do for you guys. It's going to help you guys to get into the mindset when you see that vision every single day. All right. So now let's get into the wealth. Let's get into the wealth. So like I said, you guys, when it comes to wealth, what's that one goal that you want to accomplish next year with your wealth? Like what is super important for you that you guys want to achieve, right? So what we're going to do again is now we're going to break off into another 7 minutes for you guys to visualize, really think about your wealth. Like, what do you guys want to accomplish? Like maybe it's for your family, for yourself. Like what's that financial goal maybe that you want to hit? All right. So again, we're going to break off in 7 minutes and I'm going to have that beautiful music again. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm excited. Let's manifest it. 7 minutes. Here we go. Have that financial goal. What's that number? What's that number? And then how are you going to get it? What are the things you're going to have to do to get it? And at the end of this, I'll share mine and feel free to share yours too. Share it in the comments section. Speak it into existence. Let's get live in the comment section. Feel free to share your wealth goal in the comment section. Whether it's get a promotion, maybe it's hit 5K a month, 10K a month for wealth, financing. Maybe it's buy a house. It's to live a certain way, travel a lot. No limits, no limits. Your goals should be pretty crazy where it seems unachievable, but it's something that you believe can happen. That other people will look at you like you're crazy. Where the timer's oh. All right, time. I love it. I love it. It looks like you guys were super active in the comment section. That's good. Everybody was saying their goals there. Anybody want to share it? Everybody want to come on here and just share their wealth goal? I'm going to share mine, but anybody want to come up here and share their wealth goal? What was one health goal that was super important to you? Feel free to come on live and share it. Like, you don't have to just turn your mic on and share it. Who is brave enough to share it? Who is brave enough to share it?
I'll go.
Yes, thank you, Shay.
So I want to, like, for a while, I've been renting since my divorce, and I'm ready to buy something. So to keep from having to borrow the closing cost or down payment in addition to the loan for the house, I just want to keep saving and have the cash to do that. And that'll make my monthly payment a little lower. So that's my goal.
Sweet, sweet. Anybody else want to jump on here? That's an awesome goal, by the way. Let's make that happen. Let's get that house. All right. If anybody else wants to share, feel free to just cut me off and share. So, guys, my main goal is I invested in a program before I quit. before I decided to take that leap of going to full on online training, is to get 10K a month, right? And I'm in a program where people have made that type of financial goal with what they do. So that's my goal. And I want to do it through helping people transform their bodies and whatnot, right? So my goal is to try to get like anywhere from 50 to 40 to 60 clients that I can manage. And that's my wealth goal. That's my wealth goal that I want to get next year. So anybody else want to share their goals though? So I put down here all the client transformations and then my personal business. Excited. I'm excited. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. All right, we got another person that jumped on in. Awesome. I love it. I love it. We're about to get into, oh, Jazz, let's go.
I guess I could try. Sorry,
Yes,
I'm on the
let's go.
treadmill.
Step out of your comfort
I'm on
zone.
the
That's why we're
treadmill
here.
right now. Okay, so for financial goals, I'm graduating next year in May 2022, and my goal is to find more stability, to be able to find more ways to maximize income.
I love it. Let's go. So, what are some ways that you thought of to maximize income? Have you thought of that yet?
Not yet. Still
Let's
trying
go.
to figure
Let's go.
that
So
out.
keep planning. Keep planning. So, guys, random thought. I did this one personality test, and it was very weird. So it talks about how you are naturally and how you are under stress. And how I am naturally is I like stability. I like being safe. I'm also very social. But when I'm under stress, I become an introvert and I tell people, stay away from me. And my decision-making skills, like recklessness, goes up higher and my stability and everything goes lower. So I thought that was super, super interesting that like my personality flips, like completely flips. I was like, wow, that's crazy. If you guys are interested, it's called flight assessment. But I just thought I'd share that. Oh, people are trying to log in again. That's all right. Okay. All right, guys. So the third thing we're going to go to is relationships. Guys, again, these are all so important. So we got health, wealth, relationships. Again, when you have good health, right, you're able to have better relationships. You're able to live longer. If you have grandkids, right, you're able to enjoy that time with them. You're able to do more things when you take care of your health. When you have wealth, you're able to afford certain things. You're able to live a certain way. You're able to give back, right? You're able to enjoy certain things. There's certain privileges that you can get. And then with relationships, guys, whether you're single, you're married, whatever the case may be, if you're looking for a partner in 2022, you can put that down, what kind of partner that you want to have. Or if you were like, hey, I want to have more kids, you can put that in there. If you want to develop better relationships, you can also put that in there. Like, what are the ways that you're going to utilize to find somebody? What are the ways you're going to utilize to develop a better relationship with your partner? What are the ways you're going to socialize more if that's your goal? Okay. So that is going to be the next step that we're going to have as the break room. 7 minutes again. I really want you guys to think about what type of relationships do you want in 2022? What is the circle of influence and all of that? All right, so 7 minutes. Here we go. Timer's on. Work. Oh, forgot to share my screen. I'm sorry. That's how important relationships are. You gotta envision it without music. Okay, here we go. What's that one relationship goal that will make you feel fulfilled in 2022? And what are the ways you can achieve that? If you have more than one, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to share more than one as well. Two more minutes. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right, time. All right, so let's hear it. Anybody want to share their goals? Hop on here. Well, let me share mine first to hopefully break the ice. So there was one point in my life where I wanted to find someone, and bam, bam. Okay, but now, guys, my goal right now, you guys, is to just have a loving family, like being as loving as I can to my wife and to my son. Just because growing up, my dad was an alcoholic, my dad was a gambler, my dad was angry, aggressive, and then my mom had to work as a single mom to take care of us, and she worked 2 jobs to where it felt like at the point where me and my brother were just rebellious kids. And sometimes now that I'm getting older, like I see that pattern happening in me, in my life, with my relationships. So one of the ways that I'm gonna, like, that my wife and I agreed on is, like, no relationship's perfect. And I feel like if you don't have disagreements, there's something wrong there too. But counseling, we're gonna try to go counseling. And another thing was, I want to be able to try, like, have a date. I put it over here. Date night. Trying to make more date nights. Because at one point in like 2019, where we were going out a lot, we actually weren't like spending time with each other. We were just spending time with friends. So while we did have like that, the days when we would go out, it was never like a date night. So those are 2 things in 2022 that I want to make sure for my relationship. And then just having strong circles of friends, right? Friends. Like this quote I put here: my best friends are the ones that bring out the best in me. And then the other one that I just put is like, I like this. This is one of my favorite quotes: is your friends should inspire you. Your friends should motivate and inspire you. Your circle should be well-rounded and supported. Keep it tight. Quality over quantity always. So that's my vision for that when it comes to friends and relationships. Anybody want to share theirs, though? Anybody would like to hop on here and share theirs before we move on?
I'll share.
Let's go. What's up, Liberty?
Hey, how's it going? I'm sorry I'm late.
No, you made it. I'm just glad you made it.
Yeah, I'm glad I did too. I've been trying to catch up and put my little stuff together
Okay, so you got the vision. What?
as we go on. So as far as relationships, my top ones is I would love to find a strong, like, romantic relationship for
Let's
myself.
go.
Someone who's genuine and true. And then I also put family on here because I feel like sometimes I get wrapped up in like my own life and outside people and things, and I kind of forget, how important my family is. So I want to cherish them while I still have them. Then also, like you said, Derek, I want some genuine friendships, true friends who have your back, not fake stuff, that we all have in our life. And then I also put at the top, I want to grow as a sister, as a daughter, and get closer to God, all for 2022.
Love it. I love it. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. I love it. All right. We're going to get into our last one, which is your personal goals. Okay. So personal goals there's 2 different types of personal goals that I want you guys to think of. One is like something that's inspiring to you. Like maybe you're trying to help someone or a family member that you really want to achieve personally, or maybe it's just for no reason you want this. Like it has nothing to impact the world or impact anybody else but yourself. And you're like, heck yes. Like you just want it. Like maybe it's like, I don't know, for me, like one of it I didn't put it on here, but it's like grow my network on social media just because I want to, I just want that. That'd be awesome to have a lot of people that I can invite into my world and do this type of stuff more. Another thing could be like car, like you want a nice car or a nice home, whatever it is, whatever that you really, really want to achieve personally for yourself in 2022. Again, it's so important that you put yourself first, right? Like again, inside the airport, in the airplane, they tell you to put the oxygen mask on yourself first for a reason. So you want to kind of utilize that with as a concept for everything else in life. All right. Anyways, let's do this. Last one, personal goal. I'm going to start the timer. I'm going to share my screen and play the awesome music again. Here we go. And by the way, I don't know why this timer is not alerting me, but the timer is on. I'll keep watch. Personal goals. Do you want to travel? Do you want a collection of nice pair of shoes? Makeup? I don't know what your personal goal is. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 1 more minute and 10 seconds. Self-care without kids 2 times a month. I love that, JoJo. What are you going to be doing with those self-care? What type of self-care? What type of self-care? Type it in the comment section. What type of self-care would you want without the kids? Woo! A pedicure. I think I did a pedicure once. I did it forced. But I actually enjoyed it. One more minute or less than that. Now, it's probably done. 9 seconds. 9 seconds. All right, let me get my screen back up here. All right, you guys. So I'm gonna break the ice for the personal goals. Really, so these are mine right here. I'm kind of boring. I have a lot of vanity goals, but it's not my main goal, so I didn't really put it on here. But trust me, I do have I want to get clothes and things like that, travel a lot. But okay, I guess this is my main one. Is I want to go home to Hawaii. That's where I'm from. I haven't been back for like 7 years, and it's just because I'm trying to get my life together. And honestly, I did on other stuff. Like instead of going home, I went to Vegas 1 year with some friends. So I met up with them. So I made a lot of different choices, but I want to go home. I want to go home, visit. I want to visit during the holidays. I wanted a sports car, but that changed to a more of a sexy Lexus family car. I think this is nice. I think this looks like a swaggy car. And then get a house here in Virginia. But yeah, trust me, like I have other stuff. I want to travel everywhere. I want to buy nice clothes and hats and shoes and things like that. And what else? But that's mainly it. And get back to my family. But anybody else want to share their personal goals? Selfish or selfless? Shay? Looks like Shay wants it. No? Wait, who's
Are you calling on me? Is that what's happening?
Oh, I thought I thought your mic was on. My bad.
Oh, well, since I'm on, so one goal, you can hear my granddaughter in the background.
I love it.
So one goal, my dad's been in a nursing home for like the last 8 months.
Oh, it's me, Mom.
And I've been handling his finances for like 4 years. So now that he's in a nursing home, I have to clean out his house and sell his house and his belongings. And that's been a huge weight on me. And I'm getting closer to making that happen. And some people are coming through for me as far as selling the house. So hopefully by the end of spring, I will be done with all of that, which means all of his bills go with that. So that'll be a huge burden off me. Even though it's kind of for him, it's going to be a huge relief for me. And also hoping to find him a better place, more of a home style place than the traditional like hospital like nursing home, because he's not really happy there. But so that's what I'm handling the next few months.
You said this is your dad?
Yes.
Do you have siblings, by the way?
I do not. I don't even have cousins. I don't have aunts and uncles.
No.
It's just me.
No.
I'm literally his only family member other than my kids, but they're in their early 20s and they have kids, so they're busy.
See, this is why I'm happy my dad had another son. So that way the pressure's going to be on him next.
I know. I asked my dad, I was like, are you sure there's no other siblings anywhere that you can think of?
That's funny. You need the help. That's a big task. That's a really big task.
It's been hard, but I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel finally.
Love it. Yeah. Well, wish you luck on that.
Thank you.
You got this. All right, so we got some comments. Personal goal, be myself. That actually is my personal goal, is be myself, just because fear of judgment, and then you feel like you got to worry about some certain things, your certain views and things that you say. And I feel like the right people will come. So get back into old hobbies, dancing. Okay, fitness, fashion. I love it. These are all great. Anybody else? Anybody else want to share before we're getting to a close, but anybody else want to share their personal goal?
I will, because he's not crying right now. I would like to start Lyra again. It's like aerial hooping. I also would like to collect wigs, because that's something that I like to do. So that's all.
I love it. I love it. Wigs and Lyra. Okay, awesome. Awesome. All right. Oh, one thing that I forgot to tell everybody to do with each one, if you guys want to do this really quickly, write an I am statement with your post-it notes. Write an I am statement with your post-it notes, meaning like with your health goal, what is that specific goal that you're going to do? Write it down. With your wealth goal, what are you going to accomplish? So mine's, again, is I'm literally trying to get 10K per month. I want to make 10K. So I'm going to write that down. Now I'm going to make 10K next year, and I'm going to service whatever. Or relationship goal is I am going to be the best dad, or I am going to find this hunk person, or whatever. I am going to have a great circle of friends, blah, blah, blah. Just write that really quickly. Oh, one person's jumping in at the end. Lena, welcome in. Welcome in. So just write that down and then post it on your vision board. Write that down really quickly and then post it on your vision board. And then I just have one last presentation, and then I'm going to open this up for people to just raise their vision board, raise their paper up, and share everything if they want to. If they want to. No pressure. No pressure, but I may unmute you guys on accident. But I do have a presentation that I just really want to share. So now that you guys wrote down your goals, Oh, I love it. Who's sharing? Somebody's sharing. Oh, Mimi sharing it all on her paper. I love it. Okay, so look, I'm going to share my screen real quick. So visualizing your goal is the very first step, right? So that's what this vision board is about, visualizing it into reality. The next thing is like, how do you actually go about it? So I just want to share this real quick. I'm not going to take up too much of you guys' time, but it's goal setting. So when you break it down, guys, when you break it down, you want to look at that at the entire year. So this vision board, in a sense, is like the entire year. And then you got to break it down. I recommend you break it down into quarterly goals. So quarterly goals pretty much means like there's 4 quarters in your year. So there's January, February, March. That's quarter 1. There's I'm losing it. April, May, June is quarter 2. July, August, September is quarter 3. And then October, November, December is quarter 4. So how are you going to break that all down? Whatever your long-term goal is. So again, fitness, right? So let's say you want to lose 50 pounds. Okay, or 60 pounds. Let's go with 60 pounds. So let's say in quarter 1, you're going to try to lose 15 pounds. Quarter 2, you're going to lose 30 pounds total, and then 45 pounds total. And then at the end of the year, it's going to equal up to 60. Okay. Now, after you do that is monthly goals. What do you want to accomplish at the end of the month? And then you can break it down into what I call tasks. Okay. So now that you have all your goals that you want to accomplish, right? The short-term tasks is what's going to help you to get to that goal. What are the day-to-day tasks? Oh, it's not working? Uh-oh. No. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, that was directed towards Lena, but she said she got it.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
thought my mic was- No, it's good. Okay, so then, and then at the end is, the most important part is like your weekly tasks and daily tasks. Weekly tasks and daily tasks. People underestimate this, but it's what you do every single week, what you do on a day-to-day basis that is going to help you to get to your long-term goals. So like, what are some things that you're going to have to do every single day in these areas? And this is what you do on your own after this call. Like, what are some things that you're going to have to do on a day-to-day basis to make sure you get to that goal? So I broke down like for weight loss, you know, when it comes to fitness, it's usually super simple to break that down. So now the daily task for fitness, right? If you want to lose 60 pounds in a year, again, we talked about losing 15 pounds every 3 months, every quarter. After that, your daily task is probably going to be like, I'm going to go to the gym 3 to 5 times a week. I'm going to do this. I'm going to work, do cardio 5 days a week, walk 30 minutes. I'm going to drink water every single day. I'm going to meal prep every week or whatever. Those are the daily tasks, the weekly tasks that you're going to have to do to get to your goal. So think about that with your wealth, with your relationships, with your personal goals. What are those, breaking it down? What are those daily tasks, weekly tasks, monthly, quarterly, yearly goals? Okay, last thing before everybody's gonna share. I'm just kidding. Last thing that I want to point out. Success is simple. Hopefully I can say this. If you win the day, if you win the day, you win the week. If you win the week, if you win the day, 7 days, for 7 days, you win the week. If you win the week, every week, 4 times, you win the month. If you win the month, every 3 months, you win the quarter. If you're winning every quarter 4 times, you win the year. Okay, so focus on every single day. Oh, how'd that get shared? I love it. Someone shared their screen. I love it. All right, so anybody want to come up here? So if you have any questions with what I just said, let me know. But anybody want to come up here and share the vision board? I love it. Looks like Faith went up first. Where are you going to speak? You going to talk?
Oh,
Nope.
I couldn't get muted.
Okay, there you go. I love it.
Oh, so this is just some of the other stuff that I didn't mention in the comments, like drink more water. I'm also like, my goal is to breastfeed for a year, so I have that like in the corner. And so that's just some of my other stuff. So thank you.
Tough Mudder. I see the Tough Mudder. Okay. Etsy.
That
I don't know what Jaiho is.
it means it's your destiny.
Oh, snap. Okay.
And,
I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody else want to share briefly their overall thing, whether you have a vision board or not? Invite one more person or anybody that just jumped in. Feel free to share. We are closing this out.
Oh, and if you did make it on your phone, you can share it through the share content button.
I didn't make a board, but I wrote it all down.
Let's go, Andrea. Thank you. Oh, I got nervous. I was like, nobody's gonna share. Oh, man. Dead crowd. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's hear it. Oh, you gonna share it? Oh,
What? Well, I wrote it all down. You know, you can't read my handwriting, but
that's all right.
I
You
can
can
read my handwriting.
yeah, read it.
For my health, I want to get stronger. I want to get leaner. I want to lose at least 30 pounds. And I want to up my workouts from 4 to 5 days a week and meal prep regularly because I'm here most days. So there's no excuse for me not to eat right. And get enough sleep. I cannot go to bed at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning and get up at 7. I just can't do it.
That's rough.
And I have to drink more water. So, wealth, start a second stream of income because I have a lot of downtime, more downtime than most. So I need to do something with that time.
Okay. So that's what we'll be meal prepping.
Yeah, save more. That you see, I have to, it's not like I don't have the time. I can do it. I'm just lazy.
I love it. See, that's why we do the vision board. That's why we do the vision board. Right. Now, when we're lazy, we're gonna see that vision board and be like, shoot. Yeah, that's the plan.
Well, my church was open, but now they've closed again because of this new variant. So when they open, I'm back at church.
What is it called again?
The Omicron variant.
I was about to say Omarion.
So they were open. My church is a mega church, so they only open for a total of like 4 Sundays, and now they close again. So I'll be going as soon as they open.
Omicron is rude.
and just build more strong relationships. I need a stronger friend circle.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else? Okay, looks like I think Jesse. Oh, look at this.
Hello, good morning.
What's up, Jesse? I'm glad you jumped in, man.
Yeah, good morning. I'm Jesse Akaen, Filipino engineer working here in Singapore 14
Oh, me
years.
too. Me too.
Yeah, I
Singapore.
just
Okay.
follow your. So this is my vision board because I'm here in Singapore for 15 years. So I want to travel outside Singapore, hopefully after this pandemic. So through this,
Mm,
because I'm also a, a mountain biker, I want to upgrade my mountain bike to Santa Cruz and also my car. I also have my foundation. I want to upgrade. So this 2022, I want to also upgrade my health through your blog. I will follow you. And of course, I have an online business. So I want to travel outside Asia. Hopefully, guys, we can
nice.
meet even online. So that's all. Thank you and advance Happy New Year, everyone. God bless.
Yeah, Jesse, a quick question. How much longer are you in you said what place where are you at?
Singapore.
Yeah, Singapore. How much longer? You said 15 years? Like, so do you have to stay there like
Yeah, working here 15 years. I'm a Filipino engineer working here in Singapore for
ah
15 years.
okay, nice. Nice. That's awesome.
Thank you. I keep on following you on your blog and your Facebook. I
Appreciate it,
admire
Jesse.
your
Appreciate it.
progress. That's why I follow and join your Zoom. Thank
I
you.
love it. Thank
Happy
you.
New Year, everyone.
One last thing, you guys, before you guys head out, one last thing. Whether it's a paper, whether it's your vision board, whatever you have, just put it up and let me get a screenshot of this. And don't worry, it's just yeah. Whether it's just a paper. Can I do this? I don't know if I can do this. If you can, a few more people, just turn the camera on. Oh, somehow don't. There we
If
go.
it's digital, how do you share it?
Oh, you can't. Sorry.
Okay.
Looks like you can't share your digital, but you can smile. All right, in 5, 4. Am I doing this right? Oh, dang it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I got it. I think I got it. If I didn't, that's okay. If I didn't, 1 second. One more second.
Woo!
The last one, you guys, if you can share your camera just in case I didn't get it, because I don't know how to do the control on the laptop. 3, 2, 1, cheese. All right. Happy New Year's. If you guys have any questions, but
God
let's work.
bless.
Let's make this into a reality.
Happy New Year. Thank you.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Have a great year.
Have a great year.
Happy New Year.
How do I turn this off? There you go.